Alright guys, hello and welcome. We're going to do some more C&C Rivals today. As you can see on the screen, we're going to jump into Rivals Champions. So for any of you guys who are not familiar, Rivals Champions is kind of a built-in tournament mode of a sort, which is basically how many wins can you get in a row before you inevitably lose. So I think we can lose 3 times total, maybe more than 3 times, I'm not actually sure. I think we've got 15 battles. Yes, we take part in 15 battles and see how many ones we can win. With everything past 4 wins gets us some amount of credits. I think 80 is the all-time best we've got. Really? I thought we got further than that. And once we get beyond this point, then we can get into the premium currency area. And if somehow we win every single game, which is extremely unlikely, but it could happen, I suppose, then we get 1,000 diamonds. What that might mean, I suppose, in real terms, I don't know. Just, you know, good times had all round. I've just checked that everything is... I don't know. My restream is not sending out my titles all over the place. So let me just get that sorted out. Streaming C&C Rivals. And I think it works for Twitter, but for some reason Restream's just not having it with anything else. Let me check to see if it's gone out on Twitter. Yeah, it has. Alright, well that's something. I'll have to post it around the place otherwise anyway. Alright, so without too much further ado, what we're going to be bringing into this one is our fairly standard deck of War Dogs, combined with Pit Bulls from the War Factory, which gives us a good early infantry unit, and then some anti-armor. We've got our standard infantry, missile and shockwave troopers, then our Talon in the air, and the Orca as our finisher. We have Lieutenant Strongarm with her deployable turret to get us through most things, so I'm relatively confident that we can, you know, not get horribly slaughtered, but hey, it's still early days. I might actually try and spam this around the place a little bit just to see if we can rustle up some bodies. Let's see, live streams. There we go. Alright, so let's get the first game underway and see how we do. Oh boy, oh boy. So when we start off, we should probably be against people who are relatively bad, but as we go, it will get quite a lot harder. And there's always the possibility of dropping games early on just because it's not really taking it very seriously. So we're in Diamond at the moment. We're going to probably try and bust through into Masters once we're done with this tournament, because these tournaments are done based on tier. And so it kind of benefits you to not necessarily go up a tier if you want to take part in a slightly easier version of the same tournament. So let's get our War Dogs out in the field and see what we've got. Okay. Well, I can live with that. So they've gone for infantry first off, Bishkana. I've actually spotted to see if they have gotten themselves a harvester, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably. Let's try and keep the pad charging up because we are relatively early game. Oh, they go for double harvester, interesting. So let's get ourselves out some infantry to clear the air a little bit. And then we'll go for Pit Bulls to start pressuring those harvesters. Ooh. That's not so good. Alright, well they want air units. Let's oblige them.
Harvester lost. Unit lost.
Alright, well let's protect and get our harvester back online again. So we're in a bit of a pickle here, in that there's quite a few different things we need to get at once. Let's get our anti-air, roll them.
Defense online. Unit lost. Defense lost. Unit ready.
Okay, they've got pretty good anti-us at the moment.
Unit ready.
So we need to probably get rid of some of that stuff.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Let's try and control the skies.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Defense lost.
Whew.
Warhead launched.
That was a little closer than I would have liked, but hey. What the heck? Might as well give it a
You are
try.
victorious.
Whew. A lot more work than I would have liked. Alright, well, let's order ourselves a crate, get some extra stuff down the line, and dive right back in again. So, potentially playing 15 games, so this will probably run to about 45 minutes long, maybe?
Establishing
The stream?
battlefield control.
I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright,
Building
so
online.
back into things once again. Let's see what Ice Dragon's got for us. Oh, I see, okay.
Building online.
Missions ready to got it. Forward march.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Alright, so lots of vehicles.
Awaiting orders.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Let's go. Mission harvester. Rolling. Mission moving out.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Got it.
Harvester lost.
Burning rubber.
Ah, that wasn't so good.
Harvester ready.
But expecting to see
Launched.
some shenanigans from here on out. Let's try and get rid of that guy. Because they are low health. Okay. Going very defensive.
Defense online. Unit ready.
You the juice. It's a closing heat. People here will pedal to the metal.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Let's stick to in a dog fight. Let's get him. Awaiting order. Let's go.
Let's keep the pressure on if we can.
Unit lost. Defense lost. Harvester ready.
Not sure if that was really the right idea, but hey.
Burning rubber.
Unit lost.
Reporting. All right. Let's do this.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Defense online.
Harvester reporting. Time to harvest. Olga ready for attack run. We've got this.
Well, so our shockwave trooper should deal pretty well.
Missile cancelled. Nuclear weapon
Oh.
launched.
Well, we kind of won that one by accident, so, hey, you can say.
Objective complete.
Alright, well, pushes it up. It's up ever so slightly. Ah, oh wait. Oh, let me just check this. What's going on with this one? Sorry, the new restream chat app isn't working quite as well as I would like, so excuse me if I've just ignored whoever said that, because it's been a bit weird. Let's see, was that on? I think that was on YouTube, the person, and I'll go and quickly check what they said while I queue up for the next match. Let's see. My channel. check what they... There we are. Ah, Big Gorilla. Okay.
Establishing battlefield
Yeah.
control.
Yes, C&C as a franchise is super old. It's been around for absolutely
New
ages.
objective available.
Though this is kind of based on some of the newer stuff, at least in part. Okay.
Harvester ready.
Don't know what they're going for. Hey, don't worry, it's just me. I mean, it's just you.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
So 2 versus 1 are War Doggy Dogs, even though they're theoretically countered by his missile troops. Still do pretty well for themselves. Good job, Diggity Dogs. So we want to keep some pressure on. Oh, interesting.
Defense online.
So I'm not overly worried about his tick tank.
Unit lost. Building online. Unit ready.
This is gonna be good.
Unit lost.
Missile in a dog fight.
Defense lost. Unit ready.
Scouting ahead.
Nuclear warhead launched.
Alright, well that worked out, right? So these Talon helicopters are fantastic. They really get the job done.
Ready. Unit lost.
Let's...
Ready to fly.
Weapon systems online.
So he's just going to kill off his own stuff there. Oh.
Dayton, clear skies.
Building online.
Awaiting order. Moving out. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
It's gonna be
Ready.
Unit lost.
Alright, let's move that one back in. Yeah, the Talons, like, theoretically they should lose. But
Unit ready.
they do a pretty good job of most stuff.
Shockwave ready. Orca red clear skies.
Orca's pretty strong at dealing with infantry as well. Of all stripes.
Yeah, point double tank. Missiles ready. Moving out. Orca's missiles tied.
Unit lost.
I'm on it.
A little bombing run on the old baseroo.
Breaking you up. Attacking formation. Dayton, you got it.
I've done okay at the moment.
Ready.
Awaiting
Let's
order.
keep getting some more guys out in the world.
Defense online. Unit lost.
So, okay, the anti-air isn't fantastic.
Let's get them.
Orcas do a pretty good job of dealing with these flame tank guys. Yes, it's very similar to League. I think, honestly, if they did a League of Legends mobile or something like that, then I would imagine it would probably be a little bit like this, at least.
Ready to fly.
So we probably need some more infantry out in the field.
Awaiting orders. You got it.
Because our Shockwave guys are very good at dealing with
Ready for moving out.
Unit
the
ready.
cyborgs, these little glowy fellas.
scouting ahead.
Missiles ready to fly. Not gonna make it.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Awaiting order. I'm on it. Let's hit
Unit
it.
ready.
Flying out.
Defense lost.
Where's the action? Missiles lost. Shockwave Dayton.
Oops.
Shockwave.
Unit lost.
We've got this.
Just did myself over there.
Weapons on my way.
Okay, so as long as we're contesting, I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's move this heli man over.
Cancelled. Missile launched.
And there we go.
Get 'em. Not gonna make it.
Unit
So we
lost.
didn't play that out very well, but I mean, we won anyway, so
Destroyed.
there's no lessons to be learned here at all. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Right? Right? So, one of the weird things about this stream as well is that I'm not actually going to be streaming it on this page afterwards, so if anyone is interested in what's going on, then I'd ask you to follow Counterfeit Cast rather than Counterfeit Stream, because I was too silly to actually hold on to the to change my channel's name. I actually ended up just getting a new one because reasons. Big Gorilla, thank you for your GGs. Let's see if we can keep it all rolling. So at the moment we're facing off against people who are not punishing us for doing dumb things,
Establishing battlefield
but that's
control.
going to change at some point. one of the things that's a little controversial about Rivals is of the leveling. So you'll notice that the units have got numbers next to them. You kind of level up units through play, and not everyone's a huge fan of this because it does mean you end up with some matches where my level 8 guys could be against level 10 guys, for instance. But I do kind of understand why it would be the case. Just because otherwise, there's only so many things I think you can really reward someone with in a free-to-play mobile game that they would actually care about. 2v1, let's do it! Our units are super cheap, so it's... I mean, theirs are fairly cheap as well, to be fair.
Unit lost.
We are okay if they want to charge up the missile a lot. Because we're a early game deck, so we want them to... We're kind of doing what we want them to do. So something I learned from watching some of the better player streams is that they tend to try and play the game in such a way that the opponent basically does what they want, if that makes sense.
Online. Unit ready. Warhead launched.
Ooh, cool, APC, you don't see that very often.
Where's the air capacitors on the move?
Pistol in the dog. Streamline.
Defense lost.
Shockwave, itches for double time.
Building online. Unit ready.
Scouting ahead.
Shockwave, let's go, troopers.
Unit lost.
I know.
Taking them down. Flying out.
As the game goes along,
Shockwave moving.
there are... Oh, hello, that was what played by them. You get sort of more money
Unit ready.
as it goes.
Just pointing towards the capacitors on the move. Phasing. Standard count moving out.
So we'll let our guy run away for a bit, and then
Unit ready.
On my way.
keep some more units. So we've got reasonably good control of this place here. Let's just knock off that.
Hit and run. You copy. Shockwave, itching for a fight.
Let's see if we can draw a reaction from our friend here.
Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost.
Whoops, that was a mistake. That was also a surprising move on their part.
Unit lost.
Awaiting order. I'm on it.
Nuclear missile
I
launched.
know, we messed it up.
You copy.
Major structural damage perceived. Unit ready.
Let's go, missiles aloft. Clear sky.
So we're
Unit lost.
flying around the place with our helicopter man,
Unit
which is
ready.
Capacitor ready.
doing a pretty good job so far.
Moving out.
So I think we're probably going to win this out just from our opponent being a little bit inexperienced. Yeah, one of the sort of hero powers is a ruddy big laser from the sky.
You copy. Clear sky. We've got this. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Oh no, are we just about we're just about to lose. Ugh.
Unit lost.
There we go. That's what happens if you focus too much on showing off.
Mission failed.
You actually just lose the game. Well, shucks. Alright, let's keep on going. So a big thing for this game is to try and remember that you actually have to try and win the game as opposed to just get... It's very tempting to just try and get small advantages over and over and over again. Because while that's a way to help you win, it's not the way to win. The way to win is to blow up the other person's base, either with units or by controlling these pads.
New objective.
But yeah, we messed it up pretty badly. I find that it's the kind of game that if you get cocky, that's pretty much always when you end up just losing almost straight away. Oh, something we can do that's really annoying is run our little guys in here and stop
Unit ready.
their harvesters from getting into resources. It really annoys people, and it's a great way to have a good time.
Unit ready.
Missile ready to race. Streamline.
So let's start getting some duty dudes out. So the big reason why people don't tend to put their harvesters away from one another is because it's quite hard to protect.
Shockwave
Multiple different places at the same time.
Building online.
Let's just see if we can finish off the harvest now.
Unit ready.
Flight check complete.
There we go.
Unit lost.
Excellent.
Unit ready.
So let's. So this remote missile launcher.
Let's get them.
It's pretty easy to take out. Kazakhstan, what were you referring to when you were saying that?
Unit ready.
Orca in the air.
Oh, well this one went pretty well. Orcas are extremely good against
Missile launched.
ground units.
I'm on it.
As you can see there, even that unit's that's supposed to sort of be the counter unit. Oh man, this is going to go pretty well, I think.
Unit lost.
So we're getting loads of resources by killing their harvesters. But those good times will not last forever, I suspect.
Online.
Missiles ready. I'm on it. Orca going down.
Yeah, you see how quickly my helicopter guy
Unit ready.
went down.
Capacitor just point.
So just focusing down this person's harvesters isn't actually going to win us the game. So we need to make sure that's not all we're
Unit
doing.
lost.
Where's the axe double time?
Defense
But
lost.
the Orcas are incredible at taking out these long-range missile launchers because one volley does it. Alright, so
Unit
let's
ready.
Shockwave
put out as many dudes as we can.
I'm on it.
Defense online.
Build ourselves up a nice little turret guy. Okay, it's a bit weird.
Warhead
Alright,
launched.
well, they just let us win.
Unit
Yeah,
lost.
oh, yeah. Okay, Casca, yes. Well, I think it's definitely true the whole being cocky equals lose. It's much more direct, I think, in this one. I think it's because the games are so short. Oh, thanks, Monster, for the GG. The games are so short that, you know, I can sort of... It's much easier to recognize that cockiness is the thing that led me to losing. I don't know if it applies to everyone else, but apparently, Kazka, it's been the same for you. Yeah, it's... I know, it's very direct. I think it's like... It's definitely something you see in a lot of games that people, if they're winning, they enjoy the experience of feeling like they're winning as opposed to the experience of actually winning. So that's why they'll draw out a game, and in this case, drawing out a game by just playing with your opponents is an excellent way to lose. So we finally got some money out of this whole deal, so the worst case scenario from this Rivals Champions Run was that we'd get no money, so at least we've avoided that, but there is a big difference between the best case and the worst case scenario. It's like an arena run in Hearthstone. Oh hey, look, it's another person doing a Harvester Rush.
Building
Fantastic.
online.
Well, fortunately my War Dogs, for whatever reason, seems to have put them off. I think they might just decide to kind of hang out and not do anything. Let's see if that's the case. I strongly suspect... Let's see if this is the case.
Harvester
No, they haven't
ready.
built a harvester. There we go. Okay, that's kind of weird.
Missions ready. Let's go.
Alright, well, let's
Unit
oblige
ready.
them by
Awaiting orders.
putting our dogs out to buy ourselves a little bit of time.
Unit
Have they
lost.
still not bought any harvesters?
Unit ready.
Let's stick together.
Mission squad, stand moving.
Shockwave itches for a drop in the face.
Mission squad reporting.
So we've got an advantage because our guys are slightly higher level than theirs.
Unit lost.
But let's start getting more stuff out into the field.
Shockwave ring. Let's go.
And also move our guys a bit further forward. Okay. Yeah, they've got a harvester. I thought they
Unit
would.
ready.
Earning missions ready to launch. Vehicle ready for anything.
So let's throw our pit bull down here. Moonster is everywhere. Wait, who is Moonster? Is Moonster kind of a big deal? Am I in the presence of greatness?
Defense online. Nuclear warhead.
Alright, well that's the first one done.
Launched.
Nicely, nicely.
Shockwave up.
Mission squad, all last them.
Unit
Alright, let's get our old friend the Orca, which pretty much deals with a lot of stuff.
ready.
Squad here, sir.
Let's give it a little bit of backup.
Squad from. Let's go.
Defense lost.
Moving out.
Ah, that combination of emotes makes me think Moonster is a big deal. At least Moonster, you're a big deal to me.
Unit lost.
Shock. Let's hit and run. You got it.
Alright, so
Missiles ready.
let's keep our Orca up and around.
Unit ready.
Shuttle moving at time to harvest.
I'm glad we haven't really found people who are very good at dealing with Orcas as of yet. Oh, excellent. Something else the Orca's good against.
Unit lost.
Ready for action.
Unit lost.
Stating. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Shockwave.
Defense lost.
Mm-hmm.
Nuclear
Oh
missile
dear.
launched. Unit lost.
Well, that was not so smart on that part.
Received.
Oh, cool. They've got confessors.
Unit ready.
Let's stick together.
Not an infantry unit you see very often.
Defense online.
Oh, okay, yeah, they've got the.
Unit ready.
Orca ready to hunt. Awaiting
Unit lost.
They've got the 2 harvesters, and that's what's
Defense
been
lost.
messing us up.
standard. I'm ready for We've got this. Shockwave ready.
Moonstab, I persuaded you to pick up Orcas.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Stating. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Shockwave.
Unit lost.
Not gonna make it.
Unit lost. Nuclear weapon launched.
Oh man, we just lost the game. We got too distracted by the fact they had confessors, those guys with miniguns. Yeah, I should have built dogs a while ago. I think I got a little confused as to what to do because I'm just so unused to facing up against confessors that I kind of froze up a bit. Alright, let's keep going. So confessors are pretty good against aircraft.
Establishing battlefield control.
In fact, I think theoretically they're the thing that
3,
should counter aircraft all the time.
1.
Yes, big gorilla.
Objective
Our
received.
shame will know no bounds. Whoops, we
Online.
built the wrong thing. Alright, never mind.
Missiles are calling.
Let's hope that they bike crush us? Maybe.
Unit ready.
On the move.
Yeah, I mean, still, I agree, they are very rare. Alright, well, we kind of messed up our start because I was a bit distracted with my attention. But
Unit ready.
Shockwave.
let's see the old classic, just run at the harvesters and hope for the best. Okay, working pretty well so far. Oh, they've got double harvester, ideal.
Missile away. Moving out. Mighty back. Lock and load.
Unit ready.
Stick together.
Fighting.
We got a good amount of damage. A good amount of damage on the harvester.
Unit ready.
So now let's start throwing dogs in because dogs are both fair and balanced.
Unit
I don't know
ready.
if you've heard. Yes, they built just dogs. Great.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
As soon as they move in.
Defense
You fell into my trap.
missile launched. Unit ready.
Yes, the harvester is the next focus of attention. So, oh, hello. Well, this is what we get for building lots of infantry, I suppose.
Defense lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, apparently air superiority is the name of the game now.
Ready for deployment.
Unit lost.
As ordered. We got this. This is gonna be.
Unit ready.
Scouting ahead. I can't be out.
I'd be most obliged, gentle Mobius, if you could relieve me of all of these rather pointless units that I'm burdening myself with for a while. Well, I start to just spam out. Oh, hello. Actually, I think we can just win this game.
Unit ready.
Oh no! That was a bit unfortunate.
Unit major structural damage received.
Well, that's what I get for being cocky. Literally, it took me like 2 seconds after being like, oh, I've won the game, to immediately lose the game.
Defense online. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay, let's focus up a little bit.
Defense lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Shockwave. Ready, ready. Alright, you got it.
Unit lost.
Going down.
Unit lost.
Double time.
Unit ready.
Shockwave.
Cue the jib.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Just point.
Oh no,
Unit lost.
I've messed this up, I think.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yep, I have made quite the mess of things.
Unit lost.
So I didn't, yeah, again, that's a kind of combination of things that I haven't come across too often, so I think I kind of freaked out a little bit. And I definitely should have gotten, by not getting the second missile, I basically lost, because as soon as it got to the late game, I was just boned. So what did we do well? We did well in aggressing on the double harvesters, but we didn't do enough, I think, to finish it off. And there's no way we should have lost that second missile. That was just straight dumb. Fortunately, we've got delicious water to keep us hydrated and make sure that our tears are not without worth, or at least they don't dehydrate us. I don't know how many tears it would take to dehydrate a person, but I'm going to find out by the end of this round. Alright, so this time round, we're not going to mess up our initial build, so that'll be a good start. Uh-oh, laser drones. These guys are kind of jerks. Let's get them to chase our war dogs around the place rather than do anything constructive. I don't know if they... Oh, hello. Some sort of cheekiness. Alright.
Harvester under attack. You got it.
Unit ready.
Protect the Tiberium.
Harvester lost. Harvester ready.
Missiles are calling.
Alright, well, they went for something a bit weird to start with.
Unit ready.
Shockwave moving.
Moving out.
We need to pull back.
Missile away. Got it.
Unit ready.
Die together.
Unit ready.
Hey, I just called first.
Missile cancelled. Missile cancelled. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, I think pit bulls are the order of this day. This tactic is very weird.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Nuclear missile launched. Major structural
I guess the fact that I
damage
didn't know how the why that happened was probably a good enough indicator of the fact I didn't really understand. They still haven't built any harvesters. What is going on?
Awaiting orders. You got it.
I suspect
Building
shenanigans.
online. Unit ready.
So I'm going to build a...
Missile squad. Standing in. Ready. Burning rubber.
Defense online.
I think they've run out of money, which would make sense because they haven't built any harvesters, the thing you use to get money. Call me crazy. No, really.
Ready for action. Clear star. Shockwave coming out.
Okay, there we go. They built a harvester. Congratulations! This is big day. Right, focus on actually winning.
Shockwave moving.
Missile launched.
Awaiting orders. To draw some
There we
fire.
go. Right, the pit bull, go down there.
Point me towards the enemy. Missiles low. You got it.
People here. What up?
Unit ready.
Let's stay there. Clear sky. Walker going down.
Unit lost. Defense online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Capacitors on the move.
This is such a weird game.
Unit lost.
I think as long as we keep pressuring our opponents, then we'll be fine. Oh, we just won. What the heck game was that? I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, that got us some money. We did pay to get hold of some credits with actual money because I'm trying to get up as high as I can in a short amount of time, so pay perhaps a little bit more than I should. I think I paid for like the £10 and the £5 box, so £15 total, which is a lot to spend on the mobile game, but I'm hoping to be invested in Rivals for a while, so I consider it money relatively well spent. Alright, what do you got for us, aye Ducker? Is it something? No, it's not something that's weird. I'm almost a little bit disappointed. Okay, they've gone for vehicles straight away. Okay. That does suggest I should probably be going for a pit bull. See how it goes, I suppose. Not building anything? It's a little worrying. Ah, that'll be why.
Building online. Unit ready.
Missile squad here, sir. Missile squad reporting.
Who are you? Definitely not Alicia Destiny. You can't get away with just building tanks all the time.
Squad standing by.
Oh, I think I get the idea.
Unit ready.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what, you hit my harvester a bit and I'll take a missile.
Launched.
How's about that?
Harvester lost. Unit ready. Unit
Whoops.
lost.
I'm so used to being in games where when you, like, maybe I'm just making this up, maybe this isn't a thing,
Harvester ready.
but, like, when you order a unit that he just, like, deselects it.
Building online.
Oh, man.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
We're outgunned! Moving out.
Harvester lost.
Our base is under attack.
Unit ready. Harvester ready.
Harvester ready to collect.
I mean, I think you're right, it might be Alicia after all.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
On my way.
Unit ready.
Ready for deployment.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Scouting ahead.
Unit
Dogs, save us from ourselves!
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Warhead launched. Major structural damage received.
Okay, that deck is proper weird.
People looking for action.
Missiles aloft. I'm on it. Weapons.
This is gonna be good.
Unit lost.
Orca. Rotors are spinning. Flying out.
Unit ready.
On my way. Missiles ready. You got them.
Unit
Haha,
lost.
blessed concave.
Unit
You
ready.
can never do any wrong.
Ready for deployment. Scouting weapons. Flying out. Data. Clear skies. Can you music to my ears?
Unit lost.
Okay.
On my way. Ready for deployment. Scouting ahead.
Unit ready.
Let's go, troopers.
Missile cancelled.
Concave!
Defense online.
Weapons. Online. Shot. Cranking it up.
Defense lost.
Weapons. We got this.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Fight. Get them up on. Rotors are flying out.
Unit ready.
Flight check complete.
This game has been very strange.
Missile launched.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, I'm amazed we won that one, and I guess it's a good illustration of it does not matter if someone blows up your harvesters and or does something really weird and actually executes it relatively well. They might just still not know how to finish a game. Hooray! Alright, well, how many more have we got to go? So we've got XP bonus, so 6 battles left until blessedly we can find our long forgotten rest in the grave. But you guys in the chat, you seem nice. Yeah, I'll be streaming at Counterfeit Cast from here on out. I'm trying to transition people over from Counterfeit Stream because I should have just changed the name of the stream, but for reasons which aren't worth going into, I didn't. Alright, what have we got? I like this map a bit more. I keep forgetting map names because they don't really seem to matter that much. Oh yeah, the season's going to end pretty soon. Yeah, I'm pretty close to getting into Master, so I think I'll probably try and do that if I can.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
This is a little bit premature because it's going to give them the idea. This is what we're doing. Ah, double harvester. Spicy.
Pistol ready for any burning rubber.
Defense online.
Pistol pedal to the metal.
Building online.
Well, this is going to be another weird game, I suspect.
Defense lost.
So I guess this is a relatively good illustration of the idea of if you give your opponent enough stuff to think about, they'll just do something dumb.
Stick together.
Let's get this Warlord killed off
Unit ready.
and send a friend across. Hey, look! I'm a distraction.
Lost.
However, this guy definitely not a distraction. I don't know what you're talking about. Rockworms?
This is for a fight.
You're having a giraffe?
Let's go, troopers. Shockwave out with the
Unit lost. Unit ready.
moving out.
What kind of lunatics are we dealing with here?
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Rolling.
Unit ready.
Ready. You got it. Weapons online. Missiles clear skies.
I can't pull up.
Unit ready.
Whoops.
Walker, red moving out.
Missile cancelled.
Take some heat. They're going down.
Unit lost. Defense online. Unit lost.
I'm on it.
This is such a silly game!
Unit lost.
Data. Standing.
Unit ready.
Out, flight check complete.
Nuclear warhead
What?
launched. Major structural damage perceived.
Taking them down.
Unit ready.
Shockwave. Ready to melt the enemy.
Yeah, you go away, you. Well, we should have won that one, but we messed it up, so we didn't.
Cranking it up. Ready for action. Moving out.
Alright, let's try and get some of our guys killed so they're not using up pop cap anymore.
Let's go. Missiles ready to fly.
Unit ready.
People looking for action.
Oh, hello.
You got it.
Hello, cheeky!
Unit lost.
Clear.
People ready to reach.
Walker, red pumps might not go well.
Unit ready.
Double time.
Unit lost.
Oh dear,
Not gonna make it.
we just lost something for no reason.
Moving out.
Defense online.
Missiles ready to draw some fire.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
On my way.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
I'm on it.
Defense lost.
This game is a very strange game.
Unit ready.
Shockwave.
Unit ready.
Walker in the air.
Defense online. Unit ready.
We got this.
Lighting them up. Walker going down.
Unit lost.
Go, trooper.
Scouting ahead.
Warhead launched.
Alright, well we won that for no real reason. Hooray! But yeah, Moonstar, I think I need to get this Champions done pretty quick. And then I can try and get into Master with my 2 accounts. 2 accounts? 2 sides. I'm pretty close. When does the season end? Does it say? Where does it say where the season's ending? Right? Right? Is it 10 hours? Oh, okay. Top left. Well, that's when Champions ends, but that's not the same as the regular ranked season, though, is it? When I click on... Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So we can bang through this and then try and get into Master League. I don't... Do you guys know what the rewards are for being in Diamond versus Master at the end of the season? I don't know. I've been trying to get into Master for a while, and then when this Champions thing came up, I figured I could probably win more games in Diamond than I could in Master, because my units are not really... I'm not that good, I think, to be able to beat people who are a whole division above me.
3, 2, 1.
You can't be asked to get out of Diamond 3 this season. I imagine the rewards are probably like mostly done by league rather than by how high up you are in that
Harvester
one.
ready.
Okay, well we've got our little doggy wog guys to keep an eye on him.
Unit ready.
A lot of these games seem to end up feeling very similar to each other.
Building online.
Moonster, you reach Tiberium and you hope for some rewards. I hope for you too, Moonster. You seem nice. So I am permitting you to have some rewards.
Defense online.
What a gent I am.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Dropping the base.
Alright, well I'm more... Oh, hello.
Defense lost.
Stick together.
Interesting.
Unit ready.
Going for a second harvester, huh?
It's in for a
Oh,
fight.
that's why.
Unit ready.
Can you hear me now? This is gonna hurt.
I know we probably shouldn't stand in Tiberium, but...
Unit ready. Defense online. Unit lost.
Capacitors on the move.
I'm not a fan of Chem Warriors myself. I just don't like them.
Building online. Missile launched.
Okay, I think we're in a pretty good
Defense
spot here.
lost.
Let's keep the pressure on. Oh, there we go.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Shockwave, shockwave.
Hello, the reason we're keeping the pressure on.
Awaiting orders. Let's hit and run.
Unit lost.
I'm on it.
Well, we've got all the money we could ever possibly need, so let's just go put a harvester on there
Ready for action.
and call it a day.
Unit ready.
What? What are they doing? Why would you build that?
Moving out. I'm on it.
Unit lost.
Let's stick missile launch.
Okay, let's not get
Defense
cocky.
online.
So that's
Unit
the way we
lost.
lose.
Warning. Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Are they trying to base rush us? I do not think that's a realistic
Unit
possibility.
ready. Defense lost.
But let's just keep our eyes open in case we're missing something here.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Ugh, if they get missile, they win, but 2 nits on
Objective
base.
complete.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. I think our opponent must have just started freaking out and then just did nothing for the most part. Alright, well, we've gotten relatively high up. I think this is the furthest we've gotten through this particular one, so I kind of feel like anything above this is a bonus, but our last opponent was weird. I'm glad we've had some very weird games, because it makes it more fun. I feel like you can't really grow unless you go up against stuff you're not used to going up against. I'm not sure necessarily learning how to beat that is terribly productive, but I guess, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but at least getting the chance to... It gets you to, like, thinking in new ways, I suppose, is maybe the idea.
Establishing battlefield control.
Because, you know, if everything happens the same way each time.
3, 2, 1.
But yeah, they did need to get a missile as well as attack the base, otherwise there wasn't any point to it in that. Alright, so GDI, so we could be looking at... Dogs! Arf, 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 arf.
Harvester ready.
Okay. That's an
Building
interesting
online.
approach.
Unit ready.
Oh, I see what they're going for here.
Harvester under attack. Rolling.
That's a goofy strategy.
Unit ready.
Protect the Tiberium. Crystals are called.
Warning. Our base is under attack. Harvester lost.
It worked though.
Harvester ready.
Alright. I mean, sure.
Defense online. Unit ready.
I feel like once I get helipads out again, it's going to be pretty straightforward.
Defense lost. Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Clear skies.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Missiles low. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Satan, stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one.
Missile launched. Major structural damage received.
Lighting them up. Double time. I'm on it. You got it.
Okay, well, they've got some orcas. Sorry, they've got some talons as well.
Unit ready. Unit
Let's
lost.
respond in kind.
Where's the at? Let's go. True. Awaiting orders. Let's get them.
Unit lost.
Let's hit and run.
Unit ready.
Flying out.
Satan, stand a chance. We've got this. Clear skies. Moving out.
There's a speech on my way. I can't follow.
Ready for action.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Time to harvest.
Unit ready.
Missiles ready. You got it. Let's get them.
Alright, I feel like I need a more specific plan here.
We've got this.
Unit ready.
Missiles low.
Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Interesting.
Unit ready.
Not seen that specific strategy
Defense
deployed before.
online. Nuclear warhead launched. Unit ready.
Alright.
Defense lost.
This is gonna be good.
Awaiting orders.
Taking them down. Flying out.
Unit lost.
Ready for action. I'm on it.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Let's shock with missiles. Clear skies.
Unit ready.
That'll go off nicely.
Awaiting
Unit
orders. Moving out.
lost. Unit ready.
Oh, that didn't go very well.
Harvester lost. Warhead launched.
Pants! That was such a strange game. I think I felt like I was on the back foot for a lot of that, and I didn't really know what to do. So, that's one to watch over again and try and figure out what I was supposed to be doing during that, because I felt like if I'd been able to pressure them a bit more, I would have gotten a lot more out of it. All right, well I guess we're up in the slightly better leagues where our opponents.
Establishing
It felt like my opponent had a very
control.
specific plan in mind, whereas I felt like I didn't. So that's why I lost. Because I was thinking about that while I was playing, like, what am I supposed to be doing here? And I couldn't figure it out. So I feel like that's a reason why I lost.
Harvester ready.
Okay, well I think the MLRS going after the harvester thing is probably not a very good strategy, but it worked on us, probably because we just didn't react to it very well.
Unit ready.
Alright, so let's try and draw the predator up there.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
It should be able to outpace the predator though. There you go.
Pistol ready for anything.
Building online.
Officer squad here, sir. Green light. Left. You the Jew.
Oops.
Moving out. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Dog fight.
Building online. Unit ready. Defense online.
Well, that doesn't really do a whole lot of anything, but
Unit ready.
Scouting ahead. Missile away.
oh, another weird game. Someone who's really, really into predator tanks.
Defense lost.
All right, well I feel like we got a little bit lucky to get away with that one.
Unit ready.
Well, excellent targets for our orcas.
Let's get them.
Unit lost.
You got it. Weapons on my ready for action.
Unit lost.
Orca ready for attack run. Clear skies. Harvester ready
Unit
to fly.
lost. Defense
Missiles ready
lost.
to fly. Moving out. Let's hit and run.
Unit ready.
Ah, there we go.
Ready to melt.
Our favourite friend.
Shockwave music to my ears. Awaiting, and we've got this.
Unit lost.
I feel like our deck is pretty darn effective against MLRS.
Unit ready. Defense online. Defense lost.
Stand a chance. Ready for deploy. On my way.
Well, I think we're just going to win by default, because our opponent's not really doing anything.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. I think this is... We normally get to about 10 wins in Champions, I think, usually. Well, I can spend that money on upgrading some stuff that I don't really need. Excellent. Alright, so one more win will get us to the end of the money train. Then we start moving on to the real good stuff. But we've only got 2 left, so got to win these next 2 ones, or it's all going to be slightly less money, I suppose. Not really that much, I think about 1,000 difference. Getting diamonds is worth quite a lot of credits in real terms, I think, because it ends up putting you in a position where you can rush loads of crates, and those will give you a decent amount themselves. We'll see, we'll see. So, it's tough to say how far I would have gotten if I hadn't, like, kind of lost concentration on some of them. The disadvantage of the game being so short is it also tends to... It's quite easy to kind of like just go from game to game to game without really learning anything. I think watching games back over is probably a good idea.
Harvester ready.
Okay.
Unit ready.
That seems like a strange idea, Speedo 103. Maybe he knows something I don't know. Okay, they've gone for bikes, presumably?
Building online.
Yep, there we go.
Unit ready.
Burning rubber. People ready to hold it.
Unit lost.
Relax.
Unit ready.
Pull in a dog. You the juice.
Defense online.
Pull in a dog fight.
Nuclear warhead
Oh man,
launched.
that feels like a rocket we should not have lost.
Damage received.
Shockwave.
Burning rubber.
Okay, interesting.
Our base is under
What?
attack.
Squad. Got it.
Defense lost.
Our base is under attack.
Shockwave.
That seems like a very strange choice, but I guess they're looking for a late game investment in
Clear skies.
Unit lost.
being able to just send in some flame troopers and kill our base.
Let's get 'em.
Unit ready.
Scouting ahead.
Just pointing. Rolling. Miss.
Or maybe they're building rockworms. Maybe that's a realistic possibility.
Nuclear weapon launched.
The action.
Defense online.
Weapons hot.
Our base is under attack.
Okay, they're going for the base kill.
Pistols ready for moving out. Missile squad reporting. Forward. March.
Orca ready for attack run. No can do.
Our base is under attack.
Unit ready.
Got this.
On my way. People ready to fight.
Missiles ready to fly.
Scouting ahead.
Unit lost. Missile launched.
Ah,
Defense
crap.
online.
Yeah, I realised that wasn't very smart of me. So I think keeping like 2 or 3 units back there to block the base was a good idea, but part I left too many units behind. I probably should have been microing a unit backwards and forwards to stop the rockworm from getting next to my base and just moved all the rest of mine onto the platforms. That would have worked a lot better, I think. I'm not used to being rushed with rockworms, and so I didn't really like have the right instant brain reaction to be able to do the right thing. I kind of panicked. Alright, what do we got? John T, you're my last opponent. Hopefully you're rubbish. Alright, well at least you're not doing anything particularly scary. Let's keep those pads charging. This is a bit better, so they're charging up the pad for us. At the same time, we're also killing their stuff.
Building online.
Alright, well that was nice enough.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Wasn't expecting them to just throw away 40 Tiberium for nothing.
Capacitors on the move.
Unit ready.
Shockwave moving.
Nuclear missile launched.
Marvellous.
Building online.
Flying out.
Alright, let's keep the good times rolling.
Can you cranky it up?
Unit lost.
Down. On my way.
Unit ready.
I'm on it.
And keep pressuring.
Unit lost.
There is some really weird micro interactions
Unit ready.
with pathing in this game, which I definitely don't understand properly.
You got it.
Ready for deployment.
Walker ready for attack run. Clear skies.
I thought they might not be able to resist the lure of a low health unit.
Unit ready.
Shock with data. Let's hit and run.
Harvester lost.
Moving out.
Defense online.
Missiles. I'm on it. Shock with rockets. I can't pull up.
Unit lost.
Capacitors on the move. Await.
Alright, well I think this is going to be a rather anticlimactic end to our run, but I'll take the 1,000 credits, I suppose. Marvellous.
Defense lost.
This does put in perspective
You
what
are victorious.
what kind of prizes would be worthwhile for tournaments in terms of in-game rewards. Alright, well we got all of the gold, which is probably okay. I don't think we're going to... Oh wait, we had to get to 11. Well, shucks. I'm not going to pay 500 gold to just potentially gain 1,000 gold, so never mind. Alright, well thank you guys for sticking around. Kazka, I'll try and catch you. I'm in the Rivals community Discord, so which I imagine is where you picked up my stream from. But yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out. Oh wait, no, I've got 10 hours. Okay, I might as well just go through and try and get into... Oh yeah, I wasn't even using my regular deck. I'm going to try and get into Master, because why not? Give me something to do. Someone's tagged me. What do you want?
Establishing battlefield control. 3,
Okay,
2, 1. New
so same sort of stuff.
building online.
I'm going to go for a Harvester straight away, because I think it's quite easy to defend your Harvester on this map, but
Unit
I say that
ready.
almost as a question, because I think I might be wrong. Hello.
Unit ready.
Yes. My best friend. You were once my closest ally, and now I realize you're full of crap.
Unit ready. Defense online.
Shoot, shoot, shoot them in the face. I don't think this is actually a very good, cost-efficient idea which we're doing here.
Unit
Let's give a
ready.
try to what the other... Oh no, they're one step ahead of us. They decided to start spamming MLRSs before even we did it.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
That was an odd move.
Defense online. Unit nuclear weapon.
Far too lazy to actually... Oh, hello.
Unit lost.
Ready for action.
Good times were had by all.
Building online.
MLRS.
Defense lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Moving out.
Excuse me, I've got somewhere to be.
Building online.
Scouting ahead.
Oh, hello, gentle friends. So nice to see you all.
Unit ready.
On my way. Time to firing rocket. Rotor hit. Weapons hot.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Scout flight check complete. Packing up. Moving out.
Finally, our dream of
Unit ready.
putting a MLRS next to a harvester is finally going to be realized.
Firing rocket.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online.
We've got. Let's set up.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Missile cancelled.
Flying out.
Whoops, that's not a good place to put up.
Let the rockets
Wait, what?
Let the rockets rain. It will
Unit lost.
firing long range. Packing up. Weapons on my way.
Unit ready.
Double rotor hit. Rockets are ready.
Unit ready. Warhead launched.
Weapons hot.
Major structural damage received.
Throw to the speed on my way.
Unit
Well, that could have gone better.
Just point shockwave moving.
Rotor hit.
unit lost.
Destruction. Packing up. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Rockets. Let's set up.
Oops, time to leave.
Defense online.
Where's the capacitor?
MLRS. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Rotors on. We've got this. We fight this approach. Ready for deployment. Listen, bring destruction. Packing up.
Unit lost. Missile launched.
Well, having a bit better success with MRLS.
Objective
MRLS. I think it's one of those things where the where people, I know I certainly do, struggle to deal with them. Man, playing the Champions thing has really made me kind of immune to feeling the pressure here. I'm one game away from getting into Master and it just doesn't feel like anything.
3, 2,
I think it's, I watched Blade stream the other day and I think that made a big difference in terms of just being like, okay, even at a high level it's not actually that different. It like, I mean, it's helpful if you can be, you know, incredible micro and stuff, but you really don't need it. Oh, hello, it's this silly nonsense again.
unit
I feel this is a lot less damaging when it's not a rush.
unit ready.
I feel like this is a little bit of a bait to try and get me to overinvest in anti-infantry. Anti-vehicle even, or maybe not.
Ready for you to do. Pitbull in a dog fight.
There's something a little bit weird going on
Unit
here.
ready.
Let's set up.
Unit lost.
Let the rockets.
Unit ready.
Rockets are moving out. People here, what up? Moving out.
Unit lost.
Rockets in. Packing up. Moving out. People ready to fight. Burning rubber.
Unit ready. Nuclear warhead launched.
MLRS.
Good
Unit
thing they're not
lost.
very good at micro, eh?
Reporting.
We'd be in trouble.
Building online.
Flight check complete. People ready for anything. Moving out. People here with burning rubber. Weapons on my way. Blast them.
Unit lost.
Ready for action.
I don't know what's going on in this game.
We got this.
Time to harvest.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Picking up, we got this. This is gonna be good. Ready for deploy, we got this. Brother hit!
Unit ready.
Flight check complete.
We're all done. You got it.
Defense online.
Brothers on.
Harvester warning. Our base is under attack.
Coming ahead. People ready to bring up the camera.
Unit lost.
Flying out.
Unit ready.
Long boarding. Ready for deployment.
Defense lost. Warning. Our base is under attack.
I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on anymore.
MRR backing up.
Unit lost.
Moving it up now. People ready for anything.
This game is very strange.
Weapon launched. Unit
And
lost.
that's a weird way to end up in Master.
Enemy base destroyed.
Alright, well, one down, I suppose. Hooray! We got some stuff! Oh, that's good, I want some hammerheads. Hooray, more sandstorms! The game really wants me to use sandstorms. Hey, you don't get that many credits for one of these. Good, good. Yes, big purple box, big gorilla. They named it after you. Okay. Well, I guess this stuff helps push me towards level 9 stuff overall. More titans. Alright. Blah. Blah. Oh, war dogs. That never gives us war dogs, so that's nice. Oh, we can level up our Wolverine. And also our Titan. You can make that a deck. Oh, sweet! That's a really worthwhile thing to have, and especially well timed as well. Nice. Well, that was more worthwhile. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. I'm most happy about this by miles. That's really good.
You have been promoted.
Also, we're level 39. Marvelous. Eventually, we'll get to play with the a few more toys. All right, stuff. You know, it's a mobile game. You get stuff. All right, so. Let's... Oh gosh, this is not a good deck. What am I doing with this one? Well, this looks kind of fun and goofy. Let's give this a try. So let's level up our bikey men's.
Unit promoted.
That's pretty good because these guys are ridiculously versatile. I don't think we got enough to level up these ones, do we? No, it's still way off. Yep. Okay. This is the Giggle Cannon is probably one of my favourite ones for just being, again, a little bit tricky to deal with. If well defended, and oftentimes it is not well defended from me. Wee 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 wee.
Control.
Hey Hero Gaming Salmon. Thanks for dropping by. We're just trying to get into Master League. We've already done it on one of our, like, level
New
account
objective
things.
available.
So let's try and do it all over again. We've got the level advantage over our opponent, so the harvesters will be a little bit more vulnerable. What?
Our lasers will melt them.
What is this world?
Lasers move for the Brotherhood. Kill them all.
Building online. Unit ready.
Attack by
Your command. We'll hit them with precision.
What is going on with...
We'll hit them
Did someone popularize,
your command. Biker rolling out.
Unit ready.
Cocaine.
like, really early MLRS or something?
Launchers will bust their dial. Revving the engine. Burning rubber.
laser squad as he desired.
Biker ready to roll. No problem. Revving the engine. Advancing.
Unit ready.
What?
Biker ready to roll. Your command.
They have not
Rolling out.
got any harvesters. I don't understand. They must be going for something weird.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Taking position.
So I will oblige them by hitting their base. At least they're providing a little bit of pressure. They still haven't got any harvests at all. What are they trying to do? They're trying to war dog. The MLRS opening just baffles me, honestly. So let's go and just stick stuff in the way of this and then shoot the base with it until it falls over. Yeah, the gig can rarely I get a chance to shoot someone's base with it, but I don't know what they were doing, but it didn't work very well.
Mission accomplished.
Kaska, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you could put it in League of Legends terms, because that is really more my speed. I don't know, like, do people normally run it down mid right at the start of the game, though? Don't they usually wait for something slightly bad to happen, then declare they can't possibly carry on with this world anymore, and then they just run it down mid? Isn't that more how it works, usually? I mean, I wasn't even likely to have my Harvester there. Uh-oh, we're fighting people in Master League. Fortunately, because we're still in Diamond, it means that if anyone has got super high level units, they will be leveled down to Crapola tier, which is where we are. So I think this is a Diamond League, Master League thing. So let's see what they've got for us today. A little bit more likely that we're going to be seeing jump jet troopers, because of it being, well, I mean, obviously we wouldn't be seeing them. The repair drone, not super common. Okay. That doesn't work if I've already targeted you.
Laser squad, power and precision. Honor to my flames will surround them for the Brotherhood.
Alright, well, let's go and do unto others what they wanted to do unto us.
Flames should be will not yield. Advancing. They will go up in
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Kill 'em all! Missiles will smash 'em.
Unit offline.
No time to be guarded. Revving gonna brain 'em. Boyka ready to red the spray it. We kill 'em.
Unit ready.
taking position.
Your command, Boyka rolling
Unit offline.
Ray.
Your command.
Revving launchers will bust their dial.
Laser squad, ready.
Let's prove the humbuggy.
Unit ready.
Boyka ready for Kane. Missiles will smash 'em. Burning rubber. Gonna brain 'em.
Harvester lost.
Honestly, not sure how worthwhile that was for our opponent there.
Your command advancing. Pruning our enemies.
Unit offline. Missile launched. Unit ready.
Lasers move for the Brotherhood.
Unit ready.
Moving and grooving.
Especially since gear cans are very good at dealing with light vehicles like this. Okay.
Will manifest.
Unit ready.
Boyka rolling out.
Unit offline. Unit offline. Building online.
Your command.
Oh, apparently it's Take to the Skies Day.
End of that she cry. Clusters are weary.
Unit ready.
Ready to purify.
Why is everyone so terrible today?
Nuclear warhead launched.
I mean, I'm not exactly complaining, but
Unit offline.
maybe watching Blade just leveled up my brain, or I think we might just be getting lucky. And opponents are just trying weird stuff that doesn't work very often. Oh, there we go. Well, that was anticlimactic. More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Oh. Good stuff, I want more MLRSs. I don't want more rockworms, though! Stuff, things and stuff. Okay. I mean, I guess that lets us use APCs. Yes! My special friend, Orca-chan. Though I don't feel like this makes an enormous amount of difference. But I guess we just have to keep up on levels with Orcas. I think Orcas kill most stuff they kill. Either straight away or not at all. If that makes any sense. Oh, good. There we go, that's going to be useful. Pitfalls, nice. Hey, more bikes. And a special prize? Okay, I can live with that. I'm probably not going to prioritise leveling up cyborgs anytime soon. But there we go. We have a... Oh wow, we got to level 40 already. That was fast. I think you get a lot for getting into Master League. There we go, now we've got access to the Phantom. Which I don't think is a very good name for the aircraft. No more chemical warriors. Nobody wanted you the first time around. Alright, well there you go guys. So the result of the stream was I got into Master just before the rewards came through, so that's good. And I got 100 on Champions, which is also okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot more Rivals streaming hopefully. So if you guys would like to... I know it's a bit of an inconvenience, but let me just type it in. Twitch.tv counterfeit cast. That's where I'm going to be streaming from here on out. Twitch.tv/counterfeitcast. Counterfeit stream is my old channel. So if any guys would like to watch more of me being an idiot, then you can go on there. I'm gonna try and get in on and try and do some Rivals casting. So I might make that a stream sometime of just not actually playing, but just talking over people's games. Because I'd love to get in on the casting. Because I used to love playing StarCraft, and though I was never very good at it, I really enjoyed it. And Rivals, I feel like it's, with the amount of micro involved, feels like StarCraft. It does feel a bit like it. It feels enough like it that it resonates with me. So I'd love to get in on doing some casting, doing some events and stuff. We'll see how it goes though. Alright guys, thank you so much for dropping by. Kazka, lovely to meet you. Just trying to remember everybody's names. And Moonster, who apparently is a big deal. I don't know. Hopefully I'll come across him again. And yeah, and Flay444, who I don't think is there anymore. But hey. So, Big Gorilla, Hero Gaming. Okay, you can confirm. What is Moonster a big deal for? I don't know that many people. I know just the people. Oh, Moonster's still here. How embarrassing. Well, Moonster, apparently you've been confirmed as a big deal. I still don't know what for, but I don't know. I hope that I hope it's one of those big deal things that comes with people giving you free food, because that's honestly the only kind of big deal I value. Alright guys, well I'm gonna call it a night there, but I've really enjoyed getting to know some of the Rivals community. I went to Blade stream and Alicia Destiny and some other people were there just goofing around. So it was cool. Moonster and Kazka, you don't know why Moonster's a big deal. Well, I've decided, Kazka, you're now the big deal. Moonster, move aside. Your time has passed, were it ever a thing in the first place. So, Kazka, congratulations, welcome to being a big deal. I can assign that because I'm also a big deal. Yes, Kazka, it's a big day. A big day. So yeah, please. Well, I guess next time I'll post on the twitch.tv/counterfeitcast. It's because all of my stuff is on the counterfeitcast on all of the different things. Moonster, yes, it's a terrible day for you. No longer a big deal. Your big deal card was revoked. How does it feel, huh? How does it feel? Probably not good, I'd imagine. I don't know. I've never felt anything negative in my life. Anyway, yeah, I'll post up in the Rivals Discord next time in, and I'll try and let me just actually I'm gonna log out of Counterfeit stream and log in with Counterfeit Cast, and then could Kazka and Moonster, could you post something in the chat, and then I'll follow you guys, because you seem like fun people, and I'd like to. I assume Moonster you stream. I don't. Kazka, do you stream as well? Hopefully. Oh, Casca, lol, why? Oh, there you go, what, Moonstar? Now you've posted. I can follow you all the way to the moon. You're streaming right now? Oh wait, you're not streaming right now. You're just a big old liar. For shame, sir. I see why you only used to be a big deal, Moonstar. Only used to be a big deal. Anyway, I'm going to knock off now and watch some TV or something. What is it that normal humans do in the evening? Hope to catch you guys around. Oh, Kazka. Well, I hope you do have the setup to stream. Maybe, Kazka... actually... It makes me think. I'll just post... If any of you guys want to add me up or anything, because I'd love to collaborate with a big deal like Kazka maybe on a video. If you can't make your own videos, maybe we can make some videos together. That's my details. Yeah. But Moonstar and Kazka, I'll hopefully catch you around. Moonstar, I'll look out for your streams and see if you're as big of a deal as I've heard. Oh, you're from Lithuania. Neat. Oh, well, I look forward to seeing you guys stream through, and maybe, Kazka, we can do some stuff together. Who knows? Alright, guys. Have a lovely evening, and I'll see you again next time.